I just wanted to take a few minutes to say congratulations to Community Relations in Schools. CRIS have been doing incredible work over 40 years and now it's time to celebrate. Well, they've been doing some fantastic work over the years, bringing hundreds of schools in Northern Ireland and thousands of pupils and staff, teachers and parents together, bringing our communities together so that we can look forward to a shared future. Now we're going to shine the light on some of the amazing work they've been doing.
This is a wee message from Cookstown Craft just to say a massive congratulations on 40 years of CRIS. What an achievement. It's 14 years since CRIS first came to Cookstown and organised a residential decor meal for nursery children. Families got together and were so inspired that we started our own group called Cookstown Craft so that our kids could spend even more time together. The kids are all still running around together. At the minute, they're heading to each other's 18th birthday parties in the pubs, loving life. Lots of them at the minute are applying to unis and hoping to head off out into the world together and live their lives.
I am one half of the school partnership with Eden Derry Nursery School, and our relationship with CRIS has spans over 20 years. CRIS first got involved with our nursery schools in 2002 and 2003, and their involvement, dedication, commitment to our schools has been outstanding. They have engaged and brought parents on board from both sides of the communities. They brought them together in a safe place. At times it hasn't been easy. They had to overcome a number of obstacles. But the main thing today at their 40th anniversary is there is beautiful friendships, continued friendships from both communities because of the work that CRIS put into our school partnership.
I just wanted to share a little bit about how CRIS has really supported us in Rathcoole over the last number of years. We're fortunate enough to be part of the NEST programme, which is Newton Abbey Schools Empowering Schools Together, and it's been absolutely phenomenal to work with CRIS, and then probably in particular Gerard there at the moment has been inspirational. He keeps coming back to the core of what schools and education should be. So just this is an opportunity to say really congratulations, happy celebrations to you all tonight, and just on behalf of Rathcoole Primary School, the staff, the pupils and the governors, and more importantly just us, the children, a huge thank you for all that you do. We wish you all the best with your evening.
On behalf of Stranmillis University College, we would like to congratulate CRIS on their 40th anniversary this evening.
We have really enjoyed our partnership with CRIS over many years. Through delivering programmes fostering mutual understanding and peace building both local and globally. This is twofold in nature. Firstly, they facilitate our shared education programme, professional learning in a changing society, with our partner institution of St Mary's University College.
In addition, CRIS contribute to modules on our early childhood studies, our primary and our post-primary programmes, and sharing good practice of teaching and learning in diverse classrooms. We at Stranmillis value this partnership immensely and wish you continued success for the next 40 years.
I first got involved with CRIS when my daughter Charlie went to nursery. It was there they got to meet wee buddies from Eden Derry School, and from that it led to a weekend away in Carmega with the parents going as well. Parents, we all sat together and done activities. At the end of that, what we all realised was we're all the same. We're no different. It's not them and us. They're our neighbours, they're our friends. It was so important that CRIS introduced that, and I hope it continues.
Sorry I can't be there. I just want to say thanks to everyone at CRIS and Holy Cross Boys for our long association and connection over the years. It's been a real joy to work with all the team and the kids, and I think it's just had a real mind shift change for some of our children over the years, and some of the connections they've made have been just really important to them and for their futures, just realising that there's more than the Shankill Road and this part of town. So thank you to everyone over the last 12, 15, whatever years it's been. It's been a blast. Have a good night.
I just want to take about 30 seconds of your time to talk about the tremendous impact that CRIS has had on our school, community and our relationship with Glenwood Primary School. The fantastic four of Damon, Lisa, Emily and, not forgetting our Stefania, have really had a marvellous impact on all of our children in Holy Cross, and helps them sort of to understand their own identities, their histories, and their relationships within the wider community. For example, they look at personal identity and symbols, and that helps them explore their own personal context and recognise diversity within their own groupings. And also the reflections that they do on their own communities, and that encourages the pupils to see both the familiar and the new perspectives on shared spaces. But the storytelling perspectives is what really interests me when they talk, and this encourages empathy, and it helps them to imagine life from another viewpoint. We have to understand each other's perspectives. We have to understand each other's way of life. And that is so important. We don't have to agree, but we do have to learn how to disagree well.
On behalf of the Education Authority, I'd like to congratulate the Community Relations and Schools team on their 40th anniversary. It's been an absolute pleasure to work in partnership with Lisa and the team over the last number of years to support key work streams that the Education Authority has been advancing. That partnership was built on positive relationships and also recognising the expertise and experience that CRIS can bring to the table. It's been brilliant to see how they have developed a range of programmes and initiatives that both support educators and also children and young people. We're really excited to see how that partnership can grow and develop over the coming years, and we wish you all the very best in the celebrations. Thank you so much for your continued support.
Hi everyone, Philip Lavery here, Chair of Antrim and Randalstown Schools Moving Forward Together, MFT for short. And on behalf of our partnership, we'd just like to wish CRIS a happy 40th birthday, and we're delighted to be part of their celebrations. MFT is an educational partnership with a focus on collaboration and developing good relations. Without the support and help of CRIS, we would not be where we are today. We are delighted that they're one of our partners, and they are helping us to forge a unique educational partnership, one of a kind in Northern Ireland. Thank you everybody at CRIS.
On behalf of St Vincent de Paul Primary School, I would like to say a huge congratulations to Lisa and her team at CRIS on their 40th anniversary. As the proud recipient of the Bronze Grace Award, I would like to thank CRIS on the work they have done with our staff and pupils on inclusion, reconciliation and peace building, and let them know they've made such a difference. Have a lovely evening.
The work that CRIS does is absolutely amazing, and I can't praise Lisa and the team highly enough. We as a society have come such a long way since the end of the conflict. However, there's still a lot of work to be done. There's still sectarianism, there's still racism, and there's still segregation. We must work together to overcome this and ensure a brighter future for our children and grandchildren. It's vital that CRIS continue to play a central role in peace building through our schools. As we say, as Gaeilge, Níneart go Curlacéile. Together we are stronger.
I've had a partnership with CRIS for about 5 years now, where we have collaborated on research around trust and reconciliation. So it's had a great impact in our own university. It's helped us develop our own impact case studies. We've led joint publications, and it's helped us widen our network. So a big happy birthday to CRIS, a great bunch of colleagues and friends to work with.
Thank you, Community Relations and Schools, for the amazing work that you have done here at Integrated College Glengormley. Whether that be working with our Year 8 children, preparing them for the diverse world in which they live, or working with my staff and tooling them up and providing expertise and managing difficult conversations and contentious conversations. Thank you for supporting us through our Integration Week, and very importantly our NEST programme, and how it gives me the opportunity as a principal to engage with principals across all key stages in our community, bringing us together to come up with ideas that would benefit all of our schools. You have been amazing, a real blessing. Thank you.